Harassing people, it's your boy Professor Felon, aka J.P. Scabar. Holla at your boy. Wanna do a little something for educational purposes. You know, brother been going through something, you know, so I'm expose the video, get, you know, put it out there. Also, this for the protection of my life, because you know, at the same time, when you're too smart, you become a victim of all kind of bullshit. So, you know, it is what it is, but you know, we gotta put it out here. We gotta put the facts out here. In this video, you will see an officer of codes who works for St. Charles Parish work for St. Charles Parish Planning and Zoning. You're gonna see this gentleman in a lie as he's attempting to administer unconstitutional codes that stem from statutes which deem anyone who enforces those not a representative of the government. Therefore, that holds them in breach of their oath to the Constitution and basically puts them guilty for treason. You're gonna see this actually. In the other video, you will see two officers competently, willingly knowing that and admitting that I am not who they're looking for, but I gotta come and represent myself as that person. Like I say, incompetence of the law is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. A fraud is a fraud. It can never be unfraudable or unfraudulent. Therefore, something void can never be made valid. I have legal documentation. I'm not a, what can I say, a U.S. citizen, even though a U.S. citizen is made up. So therefore, the Constitution and the Supreme Court deems that I'm not eligible to be under the jurisdiction or non-judicially jurisdiction of these statutes or codes that planning and zoning are trying to enforce on me. The other one, I am not Scott Vance, so therefore, why am I being harassed as if I'm Scott Vance? Now, let me take a little time, read a little something to y'all. Now, these are actual common laws. If you know about common laws, common law overrides statutes and codes, and they're constitutional. Okay? First thing you must know, state citizens are the only ones living under free government whose rights are incapable of impairment by legislation or judicial decision. Twining versus New Jersey, 211 U.S. 97, 1908. That's the common law. You know, you want to know a little more about that. Y'all need to do your research, look that up. Now, also, I have another one to explain to y'all. Y'all might want to know. The right of a citizen to drive on the public street with freedom from police interference unless he is engaged in suspicious conduct associated in some manner with criminality is a fundamental constitutional right which must be protected by the courts. People versus Horton, 14 Cal. .app.3rd 667 1971. Okay, people, you must understand that just because something seems justified doesn't mean it's justifiable. You must understand that statutes work under the color of law. Legally, and legal dictionaries, color means to appear to be, but it's not. Therefore, color of law is something that appears to be law, but it's not law. As you see, all this is for educational purposes, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you would go read, research, study. Okay? I'm gonna give you a little bit more before we get on to the video. Okay? The power to create presumptions is not a means of escape from constitutional restrictions. Bailey versus Alabama, 219 U.S. 238 ET ESQ period 31 S CT 145. And also you can look up Manley versus Georgia. Let's get a little deeper, ladies and gentlemen. A judge loses his absolute immunity from damage and actions only when he acts in clear absence of all jurisdiction or performance of an act which is not judicial in nature. Shucker versus Rockwood, 846 F2D 1202. When enforcing mere statutes, again, mere statutes, and codes derive from statutes, so codes are also involved. When enforcing mere statutes, judges of all courts do not act judicially and thus are not protected by qualified or limited immunity. See Owen versus City, 445 U.S. 662. Bothke, I might not be pronouncing it right, Bothke versus Terry, 713 F2D 1404. Officers of the court have no immunity when violating a constitutional right, for they deemed to know the law. They are deemed to know the law. I mean, they're supposed to know what they can and cannot do. Owings versus Independence, 100 SCT 1398. Ezra 723-26. Yes, Ezra. That is a book in the Bible. Y'all, you know, go ahead on and look at that. Pay attention to that. Okay, an officer who acts in violation of the Constitution ceases to represent the government. Brookfield Construction Company versus Stewart, 284 F SUPP.94 period. So basically, as you see, ministerial officers, judges who are clerks when they decide to enforce statutes, they are all, what can I say, acting in breach of their oath to the Constitution. As you will see in the video. Like I said, this is for educational purposes. It's your boy J.P. Scabar, aka Professor Felon. Y'all know who it is. Like I say, if anything happens to me, you know why, and you know who did it. Much love, all my brethren. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been informed that planning and zoning don't take an oath of office. Therefore, they're not even officers. And they have no jurisdiction because they're not officers. Therefore, the codes that they're implementing that stem from the statutes of Louisiana that gives them their authority deems that their authority is null and void, because if you don't take an oath of Constitution, then that means your, how can I say, your orders are unconstitutional and not law. And we don't have to abide by that. We have to consent to it. And I've never signed no consent to give up my God-given right to someone that's not even an officer of the Constitution. Like, what's really going on? If it's not constitutionally oath protected, then it's not constitutional law. And this states that if it's not constitutional law, then I don't have to abide by it. That's law. Man, y'all better get y'all studies up, man. Protect yourselves, man. And this is for educational purposes, man. One man against all demons. One love. Holla. And the Constitution, in which Louisiana Planning and Zoning act under statute. So as you can see, we have this gentleman here who is violating my rights, and this video will be used for evidence in the lawsuit against Planning and Zoning as well as the DMV. They all will be held in breach of their oath to the Constitution and treason, held in treason to the American public. Therefore, these people are acting and don't even know their laws. They're out here acting as if they're doing and acting in justice of the American people, but actually they only have jurisdiction over persons. Therefore, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, my legal documentation, my declaration affidavit of status that is on file with courthouses and on file with the state and on file with the nation as well as the feds, that what he is doing is in violation of USC Code section 241 of chapter 13, title 18. Also, there's more statutes and codes that he is also violating in criminal procedures. Therefore, this video again will be used as evidence in the lawsuit that I will be putting on this gentleman as an individual. As an individual. As we all can see, this is public highway. Public highway, I am the public. So this deem this my highway, not private. They cannot tell me where and how to park on public highway. The statutes, the statutes, thank you. This is not blocking nothing. The statutes, as you can see, he say, and you heard him on video, he say I'm blocking. As you can see, that is a lie. So therefore, that is proof of 242, extortion, coercion, intimidation, manipulation, in violation and depriving me of my rights. I have the right to park my vehicle on public property, as you can see, on the side of the road. As you can see plainly. Therefore, all these acts are illegal. They are against the Constitution of America. These people, they get these jobs and they don't do the law. None of them know the law. They don't study law. I am well versed in the law. They will see. Yes. This is the gentleman. He works for St. Charles Parish Planning and Zoning. St. Charles Parish Planning and Zoning. I ask you, sir, do not put that on my vehicle. If you want to, you could put it on side the vehicle or give it to me in my hand. I will consent to accept the contract in my hand.
It has to be on the vehicle.
If you put it on my vehicle, you will be in violation of obstruction and destruction of private property. Now, you see, ladies and gentlemen, I gave him his warning. He will do so thinking that he has authority to do that because of his job description. There you go. Watch him do it. Watch him commit the crime.
I'll put it on here and take photos, and I'll give you this.
Watch him commit the crime. I don't need your photos, sir. I have enough witness with this video right here.
Oh, man. I'll put it right there.
And as you can see, they classify my vehicle abandoned. See that? Let's show you, ladies and gentlemen. How can an abandoned vehicle be getting worked on? See? As you see, I'm working on a vehicle. They are in violation of all their oaths to the Constitution. Therefore, we'll be filing charges to hold them in breach of their oath to the Constitution to protect to serve people's property. I am the allodial owner. Therefore, by law, this man right here does not have the right to tell me what to do with my property. This is public road. This is not private road. This road is not owned by St. Charles Parish Planning and Zoning, so Planning and Zoning has no jurisdiction or authorization to tell me how to park my vehicle. Therefore, as you heard in the video, that's why he lied and said that I'm blocking public highway. As you can see, cars are passing. Nobody's blocking no public highway.
You got 3 days.
So therefore, as you see, he just threatened me with 3 days to remove my vehicle, which is coercement, intimidation, and manipulation. As you can see, violation again of USC codes, Title 18, Chapter 13, Section 241, 242, 243, 1959, and many more. We'll be getting all that done with the paperwork. Therefore, as you know for a fact, this man right here is in violation of all those statutes that he took an oath to uphold.
Sir, you got 3 days to remove the vehicle out of the roadway, or it's going to be towed.
Okay, say it again.
You have 3 days
To remove,
from January 3rd to remove the vehicle out of the roadway.
or it's going to be what?
It will be towed.
So they're threatening to steal my vehicle. Do you hear that? I wanted y'all to hear that closely. Planning and Zoning is threatening to steal my vehicle. I am the allodial owner. They have no right to tell me what to do with my property. Supreme Court done already ruled. They need to get their laws first in. Know your job. Know your job. Know your job. Y'all looking for Scott Vance again?
What?
Looking for Scott Vance again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Scott Vance?
Nope. Van Scott.
Whichever one you want to be today.
And that's not my name. I have a title. Legal documentation already showed and proved that. What's good?
Nothing.
What's good
So,
with you?
You get arrested the other day? Last week, 2 weeks ago, before Christmas?
Traffic ticket. I go to court. Actually,
Or anything on marijuana or anything like that?
what they claim, but as you see, I was released. Signature bond.
Yeah.
When I go to court, everything gonna be straight with that, as far as that goes. But again, we all know that Scott Vance is on parole.
Probation.
Whatever he's on.
Yeah.
I'm not Scott Vance, correct?
Yep.
I am not Scott Vance.
So what we're gonna do, I'll put a court hearing for us. You can discuss the new arrest, and you can bring forth to the judge that your name. We'll figure that you can address.
Wait. Normally when you try to bring me to court, that's a revocation hearing. Why hasn't the DA accepted the documentations from not only myself, but she's supposed to have been received something from a federal officer
Yeah.
concerning this case. Discerning this case and the fact that there was fabrication done within the case. A whole lot of fabrication is what they found out. So like I'm saying, like
I have no control of what the DA does, what they prosecute and everything.
cool.
But I do have control of us going to court, and you can take that to the judge.
But the thing is, Scott Vance got to appear to court.
What?
Scott Vance has to appear to court, not Van Scott.
That's
But
up to
here's the
you.
thing. But Vance, you need to remember this, okay?
Vance-
Regardless of whatever happens, your fingerprints are on that paperwork.
But the
Regardless of how
fingerprints,
the name is written.
cool.
So I want you to understand that.
I understand all that,
Okay.
but I want y'all to understand this.
And I understand your point too, and I see totally what you're saying.
Look, check this out. Before I was even coerced, manipulated into this situation, everybody in that office, they knew from the moment that I turned my.
To be honest
not
with you, I had
y'all.
no
I
idea.
didn't say y'all office. Y'all not even in the picture yet.
Well, there's no reason for us to be.
No.
in the
When I
picture.
say the office, everybody. When I turned myself in back there, before I even went to court for this case, when I paid Marie Chasson, they knew from that second that they did that. And like the lady say, even on the paperwork that Marie Chasson sent me in jail, it states right there in her paperwork she didn't even know the case there. So that means from her not even going and check, well, why is this case? What's up with this? That was coerced. Because when you look at the cop report and you look at the DA report and the report from my lawyer, they fabricated. The cop basically admitted my innocence. They fabricated the paperwork. It was Kim McElwee and my lawyer fabricated the paperwork, which put that in my car. You cannot go against what the cop already wrote in his report to make a case.
Let me ask you, so what's the status of all that, of what you're doing?
Oh, what I'm doing? I'm trying to sue, and I'm trying to file criminal charge. Well, we filed a criminal charge against everybody that was involved.
And where are we at with that?
Well, I'll call them today and see what's up, because like I said, with this right here, and like when you told me that they told y'all they didn't even have my paperwork, when you went and look for the file, my filing, that's showing right there even more so. They're trying to sweep the shit under the rug.
Okay.
So with that being said, Van Scott will not appear to court for nothing on Scott Vance. And I will be in the DA's office for the next 4 days trying to get 6 matters handled. As far as traffic tickets that's not supposed to be administered, Supreme Court already ruled I don't need no license to travel. And also they already ruled that no state could take a right, convert it into a privilege, attach a fee, need a license.
Well, I'm probably set a hearing till then. And
you could do what you want to Scott Vance, but I'm not Scott Vance.
But same thing with her, just remember what she said about the finger.
Y'all could do what y'all want to Scott Vance. I'm not Scott Vance.
All right, we'll leave it at that. All right.
All right.
There, Scott.
Y'all be safe.
I warrior. Them no build great man, them only kill great man. Babylon be still a no underrated man. Some a bad Satan no work for corruption. Can't let them over. Them no build great man, them only kill great man. Babylon be still a no underrated man. Some a bad Satan no work for corruption. Can't let them over. But Molly Peter Church, you Mandel free, I turn a song. Integrity, Papa Richie, yeah. Can't let them get you down with iniquity. Country and town in a pretty. Mankind will take your crown, cause them living shitty.
Yeah. Can't fuck up. No. We gotta do this, baby.
I feel the liquor, a little tingling.
Take 4. 5. 20 million. And I'm trying to get it, but every time I wake up, feel like I'm tired of living. With broken wings, yet they tell me the sky's the limit. Until they looking down his barrel, you mind forgiving? Yeah, she trying to kick it, he just trying to hit it. Little one just looking for a hug, who dying to give it? Mental rapists, false alligators, who trying to listen? Pedal to the metal, only one life for the living, and you gotta go hard. Stacking money to the ceiling, emotions can't pay for lights. That's why love in existence. Another child is fond of bit by the venom of these bitches. Tapping out is enough, a struggle long as the clock ticking. For beyond your understanding, so just follow, don't listen. They can waste time, and life is full of decisions. Dead broke but still smiling cause I'm living. And I don't give a fuck about what you're talking. If money ain't mentioned, we need to find a common extension. Illuminate the deepest horrors, realign the dimensions to protect our sons and daughters. The heat's on in this cold world. Young ladies won't be old girls. Instead of knowledge, diamond, gold, and fur. I won't let you know you're beautiful without the gimmicks, or the intellect more succulent than all them skinny bitches. Time is more valuable when it's perfect. Love once in a million, generation perverted. Bitch niggas born not converted. Mama don't worry, cause your mind must gon' be worth it. The doubt at the surface, the south purchase, the church piff. Quiet nigga murderous spit. Decipher the known and rearrange the exist. Link to hold it together, hope to the hopeless. God's child praying for peace, preparing for warship. Ain't always supposed to be, so regret what you did. You gon' suffer the consequences, be careful for who you live. I ain't who you are, too busy being me. See, life ain't living unless you're living free. Since you forgot about us, best you forget about me. She always loved what I'm doing, but wasn't loving on me. If no one is showing, why do I need to see? Whatever God in the sky, that's where I'm meant to be. I be the light in their eyes, they be the love of my dreams. There's never moments to cry, cause there's never moments to breathe. Some don't want get up and try, too scared to lose their seat. Before they learn to realize, entertain them to sleep. Whenever we overcome, they just adjust the extremes. Like loaded guns and roulette, just to get on your feet. Whole lot of different perceptions, careful what you believe. There's more to the storyline, look deeper than the screen. I'm far from perfect, heaven's my destiny. See, when you think it ain't worth it, they get the best of me.